Are you considering Predictive Index for hiring salespeople, but wondering whether it's actually the best tool for predicting sales success? And if you choose the wrong type of assessment, could you end up hiring someone who fits your company culture but struggles to consistently generate new revenue? I'm Dr. Chris Croner, author of Never Hire a Bad Salesperson Again and principal of Sales Drive, where we help companies hire salespeople with the drive to grow revenue. In this video, we're going to compare the major types of predictive index alternatives, explain what each category is actually designed to predict, and help you determine which approach makes the most sense for your hiring process. By the end of this video, you'll know the questions every buyer should ask before investing in an assessment and whether you need a general workplace assessment or something built specifically to predict sales performance. Predictive Index has earned an excellent reputation for helping companies understand workplace behavior. Companies commonly use it for leadership development, employee coaching, team communication, organizational design, and hiring people who fit the company's culture. Those are all valuable objectives, but Predictive Index is primarily designed to predict workplace behavioral tendencies and how people are likely to operate within a work environment. Sales hiring often asks a different question. Not, will this person fit our team? Instead, will this person consistently create new business? Do they have the underlying psychological drive to prospect when nobody's watching? Will they continue pursuing opportunities after repeated rejection? And will they stay focused on generating revenue when business slows down? Those are very different hiring questions, and that's why many companies begin exploring alternatives. Not because Predictive Index is lacking, but because they're trying to predict a different outcome. Rather than looking for one universal winner, it helps to think about the different categories of assessments. Sales-specific assessments are designed to evaluate characteristics associated with sales success, such as motivation, resilience, and prospecting tendencies. General pre-employment assessments evaluate broader workplace fit across many different positions. Cognitive aptitude assessments measure learning ability and reasoning, which can be especially valuable in technically complex sales roles. Skills testing platforms allow candidates to demonstrate what they can actually do, writing prospecting emails, handling objections, or conducting realistic sales conversations. And enterprise talent management systems combine hiring, leadership development, succession planning, and workforce planning into a single platform. Now, many platforms in these categories have evolved to overlap. General tools often have sales profiles, and skills platforms now include behavioral tracking. But structurally, every system is optimized to answer one primary question. None of these approaches is inherently better, they're simply answering different questions. So, which alternative is best? If your primary concern is whether someone has the natural drive to prospect, persist, and create new business, a sales-specific assessment is likely the strongest fit. If you're trying to evaluate selling technique, objection handling, or sales execution, a skills-based platform may provide the best insight. If the position requires mastering complex products quickly, cognitive assessments can be extremely valuable. And if your company wants one integrated system for hiring, development, succession planning, and analytics, an enterprise platform may be the right investment. The key is matching the assessment to the decision you're actually trying to make. Before purchasing any assessment, ask yourself 6 questions. 1. What role are you hiring? 2. How many salespeople will you hire each year? 3. What type of selling do they do? Inside sales, outside sales, enterprise, transactional? 4. What's your budget? 5. How much reporting and integration do you actually need? And finally, 6. What outcome matters most? General workplace success or consistent revenue generation? That final question usually narrows the field very quickly. Predictive Index continues to be an excellent solution for many companies. But if your primary objective is identifying salespeople who will consistently build pipeline, prospect, and generate new revenue, it's worth comparing assessments specifically designed to predict those outcomes. Because the best assessment isn't the one with the longest feature list, it's the one that predicts the result your business depends on. If you're comparing Predictive Index with other sales hiring assessments, we've put together a practical comparison guide that explains the major categories, what each one measures, and which hiring situations they're designed to solve. You can download it at the link below this video. And if you're specifically hiring revenue-producing hunters, we'd be happy to provide a complimentary sales drive assessment so you can compare the results using your own candidates and make the decision based on your own hiring data. Once again, I'm Dr. Chris Croner, and remember, it all starts with drive.